And waiting for a play. And welcome, SFL Nation, to the Thunderdome, the site of tonight's preseason matchup. We have two teams who are ready to bring the noise one more time before the regular season starts. It's the Las Vegas Fury taking on the Chicago Wildcats with Thomas Rahman working the ones and twos. Tonight, this is T. Roy Gaines, and my partner tonight is the Hall of Famer and owner of the Arizona Scorpions, Eddie Gage. How's everything going today, Eddie?
What up, though? It's a beautiful day. Great day to be an SFL fan. Last day of preseason action. I don't know about you, T. Roy, but I'm ready to get this party started.
And Vegas is getting ready to get this party started as Otis Bootrow boots it. And we are underway here in the Thunderdome. And the kick is fielded at the 10-yard line. And we'll have it first down 10 at Chicago's 28-yard line. We go over the starting offensive stars for Chicago. Number 9, E.T. Keys, the quarterback. 22 is Ash Odom. 34 is Mikey Aprola. Those are the running backs. Wide receivers are J.C. Torres, Corey Carter, Darius Reed, Shan Barner, and Benjamin Warner. As the pass is complete, and he gets stopped at the 31-yard line for a 2-yard gain. And the kicker is Rob Elms.
Vegas coming out with the defense here. They just look like they're just trying to see what Chicago's trying to do here on offense. Come out with a generic vanilla shell and gave them 2 yards.
Here we go. Second down 8. Ash Holmes alone set back 2 wide receivers, 2 Kings left. As he makes his adjustments at the line, it's going to be a handoff to Odom, and he will get to and he gets to the 34-yard line. It'll be third down and 4. All right, third and 4 at the 34-yard line. 9 minutes, 54 seconds. Here in the first quarter, as King takes the snap, fires it over the middle. And it is almost caught. Unfortunately, Darius Reed had the butterfingers. It'll be fourth down.
Yeah, Vegas got away with they sent a blitz from the slot corner. The offensive line picked it up well, but unfortunately for Chicago, the receiver dropped a wide open pass.
All right, it'll be fourth down. Travis Warren will be back to kick it off to Max Jackson, and the punt is almost blocked. Great kick, and Jackson takes it inside the 25-yard line, and he gets stuffed right there at the 28, where Las Vegas will start. And coming on, go ahead, Eddie.
You want to extend your career, you need to learn to fair catch those opportunities.
I know, especially if you don't want to take a unnecessary butt whooping from the other team. It'll be first and 10 at the 28-yard line. Thomas Rahman is the quarterback for Las Vegas. Newly acquired running back Scott Johnson gets the carry. Number 33, he gets stopped for a 1-yard loss. Let's go ahead and talk about the offensive stars for Las Vegas. Number 11 is Thomas Rahman. He's the quarterback. Scott Johnson, number 33, is the halfback. Doug Britton is the fullback. Wide receivers are A-Star Mia Montes, 81, John Blades, Mason Kirby, 83, 82, LZ Pryor, tight ends Garrison Blue. The kicker is Otis Bootrow. That's the stars for Vegas. It's now second and 11. 2 backs in the backfield. It'll be another handoff to Johnson. Tries to bounce it outside instead of going up the middle. He'll take another 1-yard loss, Eddie.
Yeah, he had room to run, but unfortunately for him, his left tackle got pushed 3 yards in the backfield, which delayed his progress getting to the line of scrimmage, and that's an easy play for Chicago to come up and gang tackle him.
It's now third down 12. Moore Rivers, we saw a look at him a couple seconds ago. He's getting ready to try to put the end to this drive as Rahman takes the snap, fires it to his right, and he has a man, and it's
incomplete.
It'll be fourth down.
Chicago sent the Mike linebacker on a blitz, and Vegas had a long throw across the field and gave the defender plenty of time to get over there and knock that ball down.
Yeah, usually the number one cardinal sin as a quarterback is you try not to throw it across your body. Usually bad things happen. Thankfully, it wasn't a pick six. Number nine, Bluto Tarski is back to punt it to Darius Reed. And Reed gets stopped at the 37-yard line where Chicago will take over, Eddie.
Chicago looking to come out. They're amongst the league leaders last season in points per game. Looking to continue that trend this season. Offensive coaching staff remains in place, but they have a new defensive coordinator in Kanye Rockefeller.
And I know a guy that you're very familiar with as Ashholm gets the carry and he gets breaks the first tackle and he gets about 8-yard gain. Sorry about that, guys. It'll be second down 2 at the 45.
Ash Odom has been a thorn in defenders' sides for season after season now. He's been a bruising back, and once you finish this game, you feel it.
Second down 2, split backs in the backfield. Odom gets the carry, ball on the block of Mikey and Proda. And
they ran a sweep and came up short. It's going to be 3rd and 1 upcoming.
Well, Ashland had a good start in this drive. Now, just a 1-yard gain on the previous carry. He'll get the swing pass to his left. And he will just miss getting the first down. Be 4th down inches.
No one was open. He's forced to dump that ball off, try to make things happen, but too many white jerseys in this area.
All right, looks like Chicago's trying to go for it. We'll see if they're going to try to force Vegas to go offside, so they're actually going to hike the ball. I think they're just going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Great job by the Vegas' defense with their discipline play there.
Last thing you want to do as a defensive lineman is jump off sides because it's going to be a long walk to the sidelines looking at that defensive coordinator.
He's a little bit frustrated right now. Shannon Barnes a little bit frustrated with King right now. Here we go. 4th down inches. Looks like they're going to go ahead and punt. See what Travis Warren can do. Can he pin Vegas deep here with this punt? Again, Max Jackson's back to return it. And he'll get stopped at the 19-yard line. And that's where Vegas will start on this drive, Eddie.
Yes, they do. They have a new running back this season, Scott Johnson, replacing an eventual Hall of Famer who departed and left for Vancouver. It's going to be interesting to see Vegas' philosophy on offense this season.
Well, they did pick up Doug Britton from San Jose, SFLM, who will actually, the pass is caught by Scott Johnson.
If that pass is on target, T-Roy, that's going to be a pick six.
Yeah, it looks like that should have been a pick six. Thankfully, it wasn't, but it's a 2-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line. So far, defenses has been dominating the first quarter of this game. We'll see if Vegas can break that trend here. Rahman has to watch out, and he gets sacked for a loss. Thankfully, at the 13-yard line of Vegas will be 3rd down.
Judas Sessi looks like he's already in regular season form, picking up his first sack of this game here in the first quarter.
All right, it's 3rd down 16. Ball at the 13-yard line of Vegas as Rahman drops back. And he gets hit just as he throws the ball. It'll be 4th down 16, and Chicago's defense continues to dominate the O-line of Las Vegas.
You know it's a preseason game when you see Chicago come out in a dime formation. They're forever in nickel, always have been for quite some time now. So to see them come out in this dime formation has got to be a shock for their fans.
Yeah, those who are new to the SFL, usually with preseason games, there's no playbooks. It's just the usual generic playbook, and everybody just wants to see how their players perform. They still want to win no matter what as the punt is underway. And it'll be 1st and 10 at Vegas's 43-yard line. We'll see if Chicago can break this scoreless deficit right now.
Yeah, both defenses come out. They've come ready to play. Offenses, not so much. Chicago looking to get a drive started here.
And E.T. King has two backs in the backfield as he will drop back the pass. Fires. He got hit as soon as he fires, and it's incomplete. 2nd down 10.
That was a dangerous pass right there. He got hit right as he was throwing the ball. Those oftentimes result in a forced fumble or a turnover of that matter. They were able to get that pass off. Thankfully, it hit the ground incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I mean, go over Vegas' stars right away. Almost forgot to mention them. We got the defensive ends, Rhett Sawyer, Tank Hutt, defensive tackle A.K. Jones, Slim Shady's the linebacker, along with Eric Davis and Dave Drewley, as it'll be an inside handoff to Ash Odom. And he's got stuffed at the 42-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 9 from there.
Gain of 1. Chicago comes out trying to trick the defense with a delay. Vegas was not biting.
3rd down 9, 4 minutes and 53 seconds left in the first quarter as E.T. King drops back the pass, fires a dangerous throw over the middle, but Torres was able to make the catch for a 1st down.
Dangerous throw, but Vegas came out in quarters coverage, and you want to beat quarters coverage, you throw a skinny post. And as long as the timing is right, it's going to be a tough catch between the corner and the safety. They were able to convert that 1st down there.
And continuing with the secondary, we got Nicky Colantrelli and Thomasia Rahman as the safeties, along with Max Jackson. Merrick Atera and Thomas Rahman Jr. are the corners. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Ash Odom catches the swing pass to the left and gets a 4-yard gain, 2nd down 6.
Quick read there by the quarterback. He had to get that ball out of there. Nothing was open downfield. Checked it down to Ash Odom. Easy 4-yard completion.
And Odom is a lone setback. E.T. King has 2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends. On this 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line, just 1 yard away from the red zone, but Odom gets taken back for the yards that he gained. That's the yards that he lost. Is now 3rd and 10, a 4-yard loss on that carry.
Chicago tried the stretch play. Rhett Sawyer, who moved from defensive tackle to defensive end, showing his versatility, able to get to the running back and bring him down for a loss.
Rhett Sawyer had 170 total tackles entering this season. And right now we got a pass that was almost intercepted by Thomas Rahman Jr. Great pat down, but Chicago will have a chance to put 3 on the board.
Great pat down. Had a tip drill session there, but unfortunately his teammate was unable to come up with the ball before it hit the ground. Nicky Contreras would have had a sure pick 6 there had he been able to come up with that football.
And Rob Ems is back to attempt this field goal attempt. The former Las Vegas Fury is now going against his former team here in this preseason tilt, and the kick is up and it's good. And Chicago breaks the scoreless drought with that field goal of 41 yards.
With 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in this contest, finally, someone scratches the scoreboard here. Chicago strikes first, 3-0 lead here early.
And Rob Elms was Mr. Perfect, 22 of 22 last season for Las Vegas. He's going to be a very reliable weapon for Chicago as Elms kick it off. Jackson takes it inside the 5-yard line, able to put a spin move to get to the 22-yard line. That's where Las Vegas will start this possession. We'll see what Thomas Rahman and his offense can do on this drive.
Max Jackson, one of the highest paid strong safeties in the entire SFL, showing his versatility, play defense and return kicks.
Yeah, last season he wasn't the returner. Chris Braun was, but now Braun's retired, so Max Jackson has retaken that role as the punt returner. As Johnson does a good job bouncing it to the outside, avoiding a loss and get a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That was a nice play. They ran a sweep to the strong side. If number 62 has any sense of awareness, that running back might still be running.
Let's talk about the rest of the defensive stars for Chicago. Moore Rivers, number 74, and Khalil Thomas are the defensive ends. Gerald Giudice and Denny Stinson are the D tackles. We'll continue going over them after this play as Scott Johnson makes the catch. Looks like for a 0 gain. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, the better option there would have been to throw the ball to the other side of the flat to his fullback, who would have got a nice little chunk of yardage there, might have filled the first down.
I mean, Britton did have 61 receptions for 690 yards and 4 touchdowns with San Jose in the SFLM this past season. Definitely should look towards him as Rahman fires it, but he gets hit as soon as he throws the ball and now put it in this drive. Moore Rivers applied the pressure there.
Moore Rivers retired briefly, coming back showing that he's still in SFL regular season form as well. Breaks that pass attempt up and forcing a punt.
Let's continue to go over the defensive stars for Chicago. We had Clint Hendershot and Billy Blaze, the linebackers, Kanye Rockefeller, Jesse Vick, Ron Hoff are the corners, Ryan Yosef and Maurice Spurgeon, the safeties, Travis Warner. We already saw him earlier as the punter. As this punt's on the way for Las Vegas, it is caught and taken to the 40-yard line. Return was made by Ron Hoff. And that's where Chicago will start this drive, looking to add on to their lead, Eddie.
You wonder if Hoff is going to be returning punts this season, or if they're just working them out here in the preseason. Good starting field position for Chicago in this drive.
And they will have an offset eye with Mikey and Proda leading the way on the right side. And the handoff is to Ash Odom, who's able to take it for a 3-yard gain at Chicago's 45-yard line.
Speaking of Improda, he got a nice little kick out block there on a linebacker that got Odom those 3 yards.
And I got to rib Shan Barner a little bit. Mikey Pro is a very good fullback. I'm surprised he only got 32 yards of total offense last season. I hope that he'll get more yards this season as Ash Odom drops back, fires over the middle, passes caught by, speaking of the devil, the tight end, Shan Barner makes that catch.
Shan Varner, you just wonder, wow, looking at Shan there, look like he lost some weight this offseason too, T-Roy. He's looking kind of slim.
Yeah, he may be Slim Shady. We got Slim Shady, but he's Slim Shady. Shan Barner is 6'6", but 215. He has like a wide receiver build now.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll get more catches this season, but right now Ash Odom gets the carry. He's able to avoid a loss before he got gang tackled. It'll be 4th and 1 at the 49-yard line. I wonder if they're going to go for it this time.
Yeah, just like the previous play earlier where the left tackle got stretched out. This time the right tackle got pushed back and made his pass to the first down marker that much longer, and Help was able to get there and force his punt attempt.
Just 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Travis Warren's back to punt to Max Jackson. And the punt is underway. Decent hang time. Max Jackson does not call fair catch. They're able to get some yardage, gets to the 16-yard line. That's where Las Vegas will start on this down and distance.
If you get 6 yards on a punt return, that's actually pretty good. That means that his coverage was slow to get downfield, and his blockers did a pretty good job of holding him up.
And we take a look at number 83, Mason Kirby, as he's getting ready to hopefully help his team get down the field. But right now it's a handoff to Scott Johnson, and he's getting no love from his offensive line. Good job by Clint Hendershot and Blaze making the tackle.
Scott Johnson, one of two SFL tailbacks this season, coming in with a balanced archetype. Going to be interesting to see how he develops this season.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. You are watching the SFL here on YouTube. We'll be back. And we're back getting ready to start the second quarter where Las Vegas will start at their start at the 16-yard line. Excuse me, it'll be second and 10. And we'll see. Vegas has been struggling so far in this first quarter. Defense of Chicago's been on point so far, Eddie.
Yes, they have. And they come out here with a 4-3 look, another strange look for Chicago.
And that should have been picked off. Almost. Kanye Rockefeller decided to go for the pat down. If he put two hands on the ball, that would have been a house call for 6.
Well, Kanye converting over from free safety to corner perhaps is not used to seeing the ball coming in at that angle. It is an adjustment. Trust me, I know. But he's got to learn to take advantage of those opportunities and take that to the house.
He was coming into this season with 40 interceptions. Almost had one right there. It'll be third and 10 as Rahman fires over the middle, and they convert the first down. Great catch by Mason Kirby. It'll be first and 10 at the 28.
Mason Kirby looking a little bit odd in a Las Vegas uniform. I'm used to seeing him in that Seattle green, but perhaps he wants to move to the more comfortable weather.
I know it's nice and warm here in Vegas. Mason Kirby, 6'5", 223-pounder, a very valuable weapon that Vegas got during free agency this past offseason. Thomas Rahman drops back to pass, fires it to the right. Mason Kirby makes his second catch in a row, this time for 8 yards.
Thomas Rahman was cool in the pocket that time. Despite the pressure around him, he stayed upright, kept his head tall, looked downfield, and found his receiver for a nice 8-yard gain.
Here we go. Offset I as Thomas Rahman is making adjustments at the line. Second and 2 at the 36-yard line of Vegas. We'll see if they can carry this momentum here and get another first down. It'll be a sweep to Johnson, who's able to just get the first down. Looked like he was going backwards, but
I was just about to comment how that was a mistake running backwards, but he was able to turn a corner and show some speed I did not realize that young man had and get that first down.
yeah, 5'11", 215-pound rookie. The second, he was drafted in the second round, 6th pick of the second round. But right now, Rahman drops back to pass, fires it over the middle, and that should have been picked off. Again, Chicago has the Butterfingers there. Jesse Vick had a chance to pick that off, number 26.
I actually thought that was Kanye who missed it, but maybe perhaps I'm seeing things. But another opportunity missed for Chicago to give their offense some nice short field position.
And it's now second and 10, I formation for Las Vegas. Linebackers look like getting ready to blitz. It's going to be a toss to the left. But great job by the linebacking core of Chicago. They have, unfortunately, Scott Johnson's number. That was Blaze with the tackle.
Yeah, I'm not sure how often he's going to be able to get open, stretching it out wide. These SFL defenses, you want to go north-south because running parallel is just not going to get the job done too often, unless your name is BDG Hollywood.
Yeah, the legendary BDG Hollywood. Right now, Thomas Rahman fires it to his left.
Got him.
And it's caught for a first down, almost to the end zone. Great catch by Mason Kirby. Looks like Thomas Rahman found his new favorite target so far in this drive.
He did. I believe that's his second catch on this drive. Chicago came out in a 3-week, and Mason Kirby ran an out and up, and he was gone. Luckily, they were able to tackle him.
This is Las Vegas' first time in the red zone as Johnson carries it to the left, trying to make a couple moves before Rockefeller able to meet him at the 12-yard line for a 3-yard gain.
I'm starting to see why they drafted this young man. He is showing quickness and versatility I did not realize he had. And he's able to pick up 3 yards there. It may not seem much like now, but once he progresses, he's going to be even better player than he is today. Just stay patient, young man.
And second down, 7 at the 12. Thomas Rahman making adjustments at the line. See something that he likes. And he decided to hand it off to Johnson. And unfortunately, no gain on that play. Maurice Spurgeon and Hendershot combined on the tackle there.
Yeah, when he audible, I thought he was going to either stretch it out wide or go for a pass. Vegas came out with 5 defensive linemen, and he ran right into the strength of that defense.
Third down, 7 trips to the left of Rahman, one wide receiver to the right. Johnson's the lone setback as Rahman drops back to pass, fires over the middle, and once again, it should have been picked off. Unfortunately for Clint Hendershot, he only got one paw on the ball, not both hands. Vegas will have an opportunity to tie this up.
I didn't quite see the angle, but it looked like they were in a robber defense there. The safety come crashing down to snap of the ball, which means pretty much anything short is going to be a contested throw on that side of the field. That ball should have went deeper toward the corner of the end zone.
And the rookie, Otis Boudreaux, is back for this extra point attempt, a 29-yard attempt. See if he can tie this game up. The kick is on its way, and it's good. And we have a tie ball game, Eddie, at 3.
This rookie you just mentioned is replacing Rob Ems, who departed Vegas and went to Chicago.
How you like that for a revenge game for the final preseason game, facing your former team there?
That's right.
But Rob Ems did a good job with his field goal attempt. So did Boudreaux, who's back to kick it off. We have a tie ball game, and the kick is taken inside the 10-yard line. And he bounces to the outside. Great return. Good job by number 10 for Chicago, Corey Carter, with that return. Gets it to the 35-yard line.
Great return indeed. He wasn't even touched until he got to the 30-yard line, which you hardly ever see at this level of competition. Great job by his protection.
And he was smart enough to bounce into the outside and get more yardage, giving Chicago a decent starting field position at their own 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 there as E.T. King gets sacked right away. A.K. Jones, this third tackle is a sack, and he's showing E.T. King he's not afraid of him.
Yeah, he can thank Red Sawyer for that because, excuse me, he must have been taking a page out of his book because Red got double teamed up front, which left him one-on-one, and that was a quick sack there for Vegas.
Great tackle. Great sack by A.K. Jones. He played for Boise this past offseason in the SFLM as King drops back, fires it to his left, and passes caught. It'll be 3rd down 1. Torres with the catch.
That time, he got great protection from his O-line there, got to his third read, finally found him open, was able to get him the ball downfield. 3rd and 1 upcoming for Chicago.
Let's see if the Vegas defense can hold Chicago here, or will Chicago be able to continue this drive here as King drops back, fires over the middle, passes caught by Shan Varner. He gets past midfield, be 1st and 10 at Vegas' side of the field at the 49.
Vegas came out shifting their linebackers, threatening blitz. Chicago wasn't buying it, and he found Shan for a nice, easy completion there to move the chains.
Chicago continuing on this drive. Offset I with Mikey Brewer leading the way. E.T. King drops back to pass, fires it to his left. He has a receiver, and it was lucky it wasn't picked off. And we have an injury, unfortunately. The return man, Carter, got injured on that play.
Oh, I see. He got hit. Oh my goodness. As the ball's being tipped, I didn't catch the jersey number, but he got popped hard. And yeah, he's going to need some medical attention.
Now, those of you who are new to the league, if a player gets injured, they usually return the following week. Still no medical attention. They're taking their sweet time getting to him.
Yeah, he's still
he's still down. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, guys. And
There we go.
every back. Apparently, Chicago wasn't feeling Corey Carter. They left him on the ground for a long time, but he finally got medical attention.
That was crazy.
That's the
Calm
longest
down,
ever.
man.
That's the longest I seen ever seen someone not get attended to. Is Ash Odom got pass connected to JC Torres for a first down. They're in the red zone once again at the 19-yard line. Nice pass.
I always get Torres and Varner mixed up with 88 and 89, but yeah, they, Vegas came out with 5 defensive linemen. And he still had all day to throw, survey the field, and get that ball downfield to Torres.
It'll be first and 10 at the 19-yard line. Can Chicago add on, get some points on the board, and take the lead on this drive? King fires it to his right. Pass is caught. Unfortunately, was able to stay in bounds. Darius Reed made the catch. It'll be second down 6.
Vegas basically gave him that reception there. At the snap of the ball, the cornerback was already 10 yards off and bailing at the snap of the football. Easy pitch and catch.
And E.T. King's doing a good job leading his team down the field. In spite of the fact that one of their star receivers got hurt, they have a great chance to put points on the board. Second and 6. 4 minutes left in the second quarter, and the pass is caught by number 87, Benjamin Warner. It'll be first and go at the 4-yard line. The rookie makes his catch.
I'm assuming Vegas have to be trying some things out here in the preseason. This is about the 3rd or 4th time in this drive we've seen them come out with 5 defensive linemen with their hand in the dirt, trying to get pressure on the quarterback.
And they leaving them tall tight ends wide open. Sham Barner 6'6", Benjamin Warner 6'5". Easy targets for King. He'll fire it into the end zone.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. He couldn't get 1 foot down. Pass was intended to Reed.
Wide open, but unfortunately he let him just a bit too far, unable to keep his toes down, and it's going to be second down, Chicago.
And if you're new to the SFL, you only need 1 foot inbounds when trying to make a catch to have a completed catch. Unfortunately, Reed wasn't able to do so. It'll be second and go. I formation as Ash Owen was able to go up the middle. Too easy. Touchdown, Chicago. They regained the lead.
They came out once again with 5 defensive linemen in a goal line stance, and he walks into the end zone untouched. Kudos to that offensive line. Ask Odom, they aren't going to come any easier than that with inside the 5-yard line.
Ash Odom was entering this season with 78 touchdowns in his career, over 10,000 yards rushing. They also get a shout out to Mikey Aproto helping his old line open up that huge hole for Ash Odom to get 6. Great job by Chicago marching down the field. The kick is up and it's good. Rob Elms able to make that extra point attempt, and now Chicago's up by 7 with 3:51 left in the first half.
When you winked a bit ago, I was wondering if you had Vancouver in mind, talking about only having 1 foot in bounds to
I
make
know.
that catch.
I think Andy Hamilton still thinks Stevens was inbounds, but ref was unkind to Reed there as he was unkind to K. Stevens, who's now back in the league, by the way. Max Jackson takes it inside his end zone and is able to get to the 25-yard line before he gets stuffed there. It'll be first and 10 for Vegas.
Just under 4 minutes left in this first half. Can Vegas put a drive together, eat up some clock, and tie this game up coming into halftime?
Now, I wonder if Vegas is going to continue to look towards Mason Kirby's way. He got hot in the previous drive, making at least 3 catches to help get Vegas down the field. He has one-on-one coverage right now. I'll be looking towards his way, but right now is a inside handoff to Johnson, who gets 4 yards, one of his better runs in this game so far.
It was, and for a moment there, I thought he was going to go outside to him again as he had one-on-one tight coverage, but no safety help over the top. I thought he might take a chance there, but he elected to hand the ball off. Second and 6.
In second and 6 at the 29-yard line, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half. Ramos making some adjustments at the line, and he will fire it. It once again looked like it was almost intercepted, but instead was caught for a short gain. Will be 3rd down and 3. Great catch. Looks like that's by Mason Kirby.
It was Kanye Rockefeller knew he had safety help that time, elected to go for the interception, but just missed it.
3rd and 3, I formation. Mason Kirby is the lone receiver to the right of Rahman. And there's a handoff, inside handoff. Great run by Scott Johnson. Was able to get the first down and help keep this drive alive.
I tell you what, both of these defenses are coming out aggressive here, T. Roy. Chicago looking again at 5 defensive linemen, and if he's able to break that first wave, it could be a foot race to the end zone.
And that will come through progression. Scott Johnson looks like he's going to be a very good running back for Vegas, and he'll get this a swing pass, but with one-on-one with Moore Rivers. More likely, Rivers is going to win that battle as he did there. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he's unable to get the catch and lower his shoulder and get himself parallel to the end zone. So he's going to lose that battle every time versus that big man.
2nd and 10 at the 40. We're almost at the 2-minute warning, and we are at the 2-minute warning. Looks like Vegas has some momentum here. Could they get points before the end of the first half? We'll find out. You are watching this SFL preseason matchup here on YouTube between Las Vegas Fury and the Chicago Wildcats. The Wildcats have a 7-point lead. It's 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line for Vegas. Offset I. It looks like this will be another carry for Scott Johnson. This is his 3rd straight touch, and he gets stopped.
Oh.
Now, it says 11 weeks. It'll be first, let's go over Johnson. He got stopped at the 42-yard line, 3rd and 7. But Corey Carter, guaranteed he'll be back next week. We got great doctors here in the SFL.
We got awesome doctors. He'll be ready week 1.
Yeah, I remember I got taken to the shower realm against this Las Vegas Fury in season 12, and I came back the following week after getting injured in that game. Pass is caught, but not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 4 at the 46-yard line. Great job by the Chicago defense putting a stop from Miramontes getting that first down.
I'm a bit surprised that Chicago has elected not to call a timeout here.
Yeah, they feel comfortable with the lead right now. So. And they already lost one player, so I guess they want to minimize the injury.
There you go. Walking to the half with a 10-3 lead.
And Vegas definitely going to let that clock melt for sure. Punting's other way. Caught at the 15. Nice spin move. Taken to the 22-yard line, and we'll see what Chicago does here. Hoff on the return. It'll be 1st and 10 with just 40 seconds left.
Yeah, this deep in the on in, they're probably going to just try to run this ball out, maybe even take a knee and go to halftime, as you said, with a 10-3 lead. We'll see.
We take a look at Thomas Rahman Jr. getting ready to hopefully prevent Chicago from scoring on this drive. As E.T. King steps up, fires over the middle, pass is caught by Shan Varner, and they're going to go hurry up. They have 2 timeouts. So surprised they're not calling a timeout here to save some clock.
Tough catch.
Ref 43 can't get out of the way. Pass is caught by Shan Varner for another first down, but once again, no timeouts.
That should have been a penalty.
I know, interference from Ref 43. And they're going to go ahead, fire it. Nice out route. It'll be a 3-yard gain with 9 seconds left. I'm kind of surprised about the clock management here for Chicago. If they would have called their timeouts, maybe they'll be a little bit further down the field.
You took the words out of my mouth. I mean, you got 2 timeouts. You can't carry into the second half, and they should have burned one earlier.
And they got offset I. Will this be a run? 3 wide receiver set, however. And King will drop back, fires it quickly over the middle, and it's
Oh,
picked off. Great job by number 29. That's Thomasina Ramen with the INT, putting a halt to this drive.
the Romans are making an impression throughout this game. All three of them so far has played a pretty good game, and Thomasina perhaps saved a Hail Mary attempt here from Chicago coming up.
Thomasina Ramen, one of the many female stars here in the SFL. She entering this season with 12 interceptions, just trailing behind her brother by 3. Vegas look like they're content to run out the clock here. It'll be Johnson on the carry, and they gonna call a timeout after a 2-yard gain.
Do you wonder if the Romans have any discussions about that interception totals at the book table?
You think they might have a little family rivalry going on there, and the Romans not the only family that's in this league. Of course,
Oh,
across the way, we got on Chicago side the Improtas. We got Mikey Improta, then we also got Christina, Alexa, and Madison Improta
yep.
for Chicago side, and we got a lot of Horos as well. So this is a family affair here in the SFL.
Fumble.
And that's a rear pitch. Unfortunately, the toss from the quarterback to the running back was unsuccessful, but thankfully, no points were scored there. And that's how this first half is going to end there, Eddie.
Yes, it is. As in the chat, Tom Rahman is telling his kids that he still leads the family in interceptions.
I wasn't going to bring that up. Yes, he does. He leads, unfortunately, by a wide margin. We're
By a
going to let that
wide
go.
margin.
We're going to let that go. I don't think he wants me to expose him right now. That's
Not at all.
halftime, especially since he's running the fake, so we don't want to
Oh no, not at all.
make our guy who's running the show angry at us. And this half basically was dominated by the defenses up until the midway point of the second quarter, Eddie. And then that's when both offenses were able to, get some momentum, get points on the board.
Yeah, despite the low scoring game, it's been very exciting. You see a lot of chess matches going on with both defenses coming out with 5 defensive linemen, almost would be interceptions taking place by Kanye Rockefeller. He got a fumble right there to end the half. The Ramen family playing catch up on interception total. So great action in football. Scott Johnson coming out here getting his feet wet for the last time before everything's takes place for real this coming weekend. A lot of great activity out here today.
And this is not the first preseason tilt for either team. Vegas already has 2 preseason games under their belt. They lost the first one, but won the most recent one against Louisiana 20-13
Yeah, they've been
last week on the 5th.
Yeah, they've been busy.
And Chicago played last week on the same day as well versus Vancouver. That one's a high scoring affair, 45-34.
They were up big, and Vancouver came racing back late in that second half to make that a close ball game.
All right, it looks like, unfortunately, we might have to call the game here. Looks like Ref 62 is not happy right now and decided to freeze the game on us. So
Yeah,
go ahead, Eddie.
Tom Rahman looks like he's trying to get it figured out, but it's not looking good. Oh, I'm not quite sure what's going on.
I wonder if it was lightning in the area and here in the Thunderdome, in spite of the fact that it's a dome. There is still open space here, but it looks like we're going to have to call it, folks. We apologize for the technical difficulties here. And we can go ahead and let you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation of the SFL. Take care.
Thanks for coming. Good night. Drive home safely.